Here we go. Oh, here we go. Watch out, boy, Theta's on the run. Whoa, here we go. Theta's a man-eater. Oh, watch Theta run. Hold on. I've got the official Theta pumper. I have the official Theta pumper right here. I scrolled 2.5 light years back in time to find this in this message from September 24th, I think.
Theta, Theta, I really do love watching you ride. Theta, Theta.
I don't think that was loud enough. I don't think that was loud enough.
Theta, Theta, I really do love watching you ride. Theta, Theta.
Last time I played that, Theta pumped, man. And then I played it again, and Theta pumped again. I don't know. It just must be something about his voice or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but $600 billion market cap. The North Pole. Papa Elf sent me. Papa Elf. $617 billion market cap. Now, granted, share the screen. I like sharing. Sharing's my favorite. Let's get rid of this riff-raff background. There we go. The Bitcoin dominance is 64%. So that means 64% of this price is strictly Bitcoin, which is $21,346 right now. We do have an all-time high by, nearly $1,400, $1,350, whatever. Not too shabby. Recall, the highest this has ever been was 800 billion, or maybe a little over 800 billion. Highest ever, 2017, or would that have been January 2018? Because we had the alt market go crazy after that. Let me take a look. Okay, so it was January when the alt market went crazy. January 7th, 829 billion basically, or 833 right there. 833 billion. We don't have much to go, considering it's already 617. Basically a couple hundred more billion, no big deal. Everybody know that. Damn boy, everybody know that. XRP, I want to love you. XRP, pretty young thing. I need some lovin'. PPT. Populous. You know what's odd though? I'll say this, what is odd? Bitcoin, last time Bitcoin was at the all-time high, $19,000 basically, 19 something, almost 20,000. Litecoin was $300 and something dollars. Again, the all-time high was like 372, but on Coinbase it was 420. And just like recently, when XRP was it 90 cents? I think on Coinbase it hit like was it 90 or 70 something? Well, I thought it hit 90. I don't know. I can't remember now. But the rest of the market was like, no, it didn't go quite that high. It only hit 70 cents. Well, not on Coinbase. It hit 91 cents, bro. So it appears that on Coinbase, that's where the FOMO starts kicking in on everything that's on there, whenever stuff starts rising. So, again, odd thing is Litecoin should be 3 times, more than 3 times, 3.5 times higher than it is right now to catch up to where it was with Bitcoin back in 2017, the end of 2017, December, January, whatever. However, there was one that shined pretty bright, like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. That would be this old girl, known as Populous. When the dip comes, I'll be buying Populous. It wicked out at 61%, at 50 cents. That was today, and currently is up about 31%. I mean, not bad, not bad in a day's work for one of these damn coins. Gotta love the crypto market. This is what I love. Ripple, XRP. Again, down here, started off down here on 45 today. Wicked up nearly 30% to, why is that saying 13? Shouldn't it be a price? Or is it just telling me it was 13 cents higher? Usually it's got the price. Anyways, 58, what did it get to? 58 cents today. Current price, right there, 57 cents. Again, not too shabby. Theta. Speaking of crypto karaoke, Steven's Theta song. What did it do today? Started off about 75 cents, wicked up nearly 20%. Guess that's 14 cents higher to 89, basically 90. I mean, it's 89.8. Basically hit 90 today. I mean, it's right there. I do believe this old girl is going to be up here in the not too distant future. Over $1. And I was just calculating myself. I don't know about you guys, but remember when we all got free Theta fuel? I begged everybody. I'm out here begging you for free. Guys, please, you gotta get Theta. The mainnet's about to launch. You're going to get 5 times the amount of Theta fuel that you have for Theta. You'll get 5 times the T fuel out of that. And again, it's free. You can't lose out. Just all you got to do is make sure you have Theta in some wallet somewhere when they do this. They take a snapshot of the blockchain. It's over. You get it. So naturally, when I tell you I'm doing something, I do it. Guys, I'm going to go buy a bunch of Theta. I'm going to make it my biggest bag at some point if I can get there, if enough time goes by. And enough time did go by. And by the time that damn mainnet launched, I had, honestly, the amount of Theta that I thought I was pretty happy with. Like, okay, I'm good. And I got 5 times the amount of T fuel. So even, I was just calculating a minute ago. I'm like, although I don't think I said this, I was thinking, and I was just talking to my wife. And I'm like, oh, wow, we've got Theta, and, it equals this right now in dollar terms, where it's at right now at 88 cents, times what we have, whatever. She's like, oh my gosh, just in Theta? I was like, yeah, it's pretty awesome, huh? She's like, yeah. So she goes, well, what about the rest of it? I'm like, well, it ain't nowhere near what Theta's at. It's one of my biggest bags, but the rest of it's not, our bag is not bad either. I said, however, let me go look at T fuel, because I know how much T fuel I got, again, for free. And I've been mining this whole time for the most part, most of my Theta. So I calculate what I had there. I'm like, oh my god, I got that much in free T fuel. Let me do it again. I had to get the calculator out again just to make sure. Not again, it doesn't even compare to Theta. Theta is way higher price wise, and even 5 times less amount. It doesn't matter, because Theta is 88 cents while T fuel is almost 2 cents. So it's way off. But there's predictions out there from some psychics, by the way. 20-25 cents T fuel. So again, whatever you happen to have in T fuel, assuming you were the early adopters of Theta and listened to old J Snip for when he brought this to you, thanks to Michelle White Dove and Pete giving it to me. Hopefully you grabbed a bunch of those for free because you had some Theta, and now you're like, oh my god, I've got, again, I don't know what you're holding, but you may literally have thousands of dollars. And if you went crazy in Theta, and I actually know 2 people, not me, but 2 people that went a little apeshit more than I thought I would be. Maybe a lot more. And I can tell you now, those 2 people probably have, they do have 6 figures in just T fuel, which was free. Thank you very much. Could you imagine that? Oh my god, how much you got? Oh, I got $130,000 in T fuel. What? Did you mind that? No. I just listen to this damn jabroni talking about psychic stuff. This lady, Michelle White Dove, some kind of psychic, super duper psychic lady. Yep. How'd that work out for you non-believers? Ooh. See? When he told me he knew her, I didn't know who she was. When Pete said that to me. What's her name? Michelle White Dove. Why does that sound familiar? I don't know her, but gosh, it sounds familiar. I don't know. She won this TV show, I think, back in like 2007 or 8. Oh my God, the Psychic TV show challenge? It was called Psychic, I think Psychic Challenge or something. America's Top Psychic. She goes, yeah. She was the one that she beat the black-haired lady, the evil lady? Yes. Oh my God. You know her? He's like, well, I mean, kind of. You know, I'm a client more than a friend at this point. You know, at the time. Now we're all real good friends. But he's like, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I know her. She's been reading me for years. He goes, Joe, every time she reads me, he goes, I'll just tell you things that even she'll say something sometimes I'm like, yeah, whatever, you know, okay, whatever. Tell me something else. But then later on, that little thing that I was like brushing off, there it is. He goes, so I'm a firm believer in this stuff. And he goes, anyway, she told me about this coin called Theta. And I didn't know how to get it, so that's why I'm calling you. I said, well, you tell her. I've got it. I can know exactly where we can get it. We can get on Binance at the time. We all had Binance accounts. I said, yep, I'll get it. How much does she want? How much do you want? I'll get it for all of us. And tell her I'm going to give her a little bonus. Her manager a little bonus. And I don't know if I give her husband a bonus or not. I don't remember. But I'm like, I'm going to give you some. And I'll buy you what you want to buy. The amount, you'll just pay me back. And I'm going to give you some Nano S's to start y'all off. And he's like, yeah, go over to her house. She said to come over to her house down in, southern Florida or whatever. I'm like, oh, shoot, let's go. They made me steak and lobsters. Lobsters. I don't need that shit. I slapped that shit right on my table. Jerky boys. And that's the first time I met her. And again, we walk in the house, got my whole family. She's looking around like, are you missing? Do you have another kid? We're like, nope, this is it. 3 girls and me and Evelyn. She's like, all right. And we're like, why? What's up? She's like, well, I feel like there's an energy, a male energy waiting to come in. And we're like, well, we're done. We're no more kids. We're good. I was like, she did have a miscarriage with a person before we met. You think that energy? She goes, I mean, it's possible. She goes, but no. She goes, this energy is waiting to come in. That energy wouldn't be waiting to come in. Okay, gotcha. Well, thanks for that, but no. No, we're not having any more kids. And then we had another kid. Little baby Ian, as you know. And so anyways, that again, that was her. And I'll remind you, someone had asked her a while ago, Michelle, how do you see Theta getting to like 1,000? Oh, you've mentioned before more than once that Spirit said $1,000 plus for Theta, which means minimum 1,000. Yeah, okay. How can it get there? Like, is it gonna be years and years and years? Like, how? Some big announcement? What do you think? She goes, well, just picture like 1 year of time, just for timing purposes, whatever. Picture a period of time. Let's just call it a year. It's 10 cents right now. At the time, it was. It goes up 10 times. It's at $1. By the way, it just hit practically 90 cents, 89.8. Okay, it hit 90 cents. 10 cents away from $1. There's your freaking 10x. Okay, she goes, it'll hit a 10x. Next thing you know, it's $1. Well, a period of time will go by again, like let's say the same kind of time, a year. Boom, it's now gone up 10 times again. It's $10. Guess what? Same thing, $100. One more time, you're at 1,000. She goes, so just 3 or 4 times, you're there. It's done. And I go, oh, now granted, that does not mean, well, Joe, you said that in the video. Well, she said 1 year. No. Listen carefully. She said, as an example, let's pretend there's a year period of time. And in that year period, it does it. And then another period of time, like a year or whatever, it does it again. Does that mean it's a year? No. Could it be 2 years? Could it be a year, 1.7 years? Yeah, who the hell knows? But if you were listening all this time and bought in on some Theta right now, again, I was getting people in between 11, 12, 13 cents in the very beginning. Believe me, there's a lot of happy people right now with just Theta. But we got Woo-Woo Dude, Woo-Woo Friend, we got all these people I know. Penny Kelly doing little look-sees and stuff, and Crypto, and Sharon Michelle, all these people, all these psychic people. And the bottom line is that they all kind of overlap with, yes, cryptos are going to be epic. And some of them have given us price points that they feel like, look, Spirit's giving me this. I know it sounds crazy right now, but I'll just give it to you. You know, where do you see Digibyte going? Oh, $9. And I think at the top, in the beginning, Michelle White was like, oh, I don't, you know, she didn't think, I think it might have been Digi, I can't remember, where she wasn't so sure at first, but then she goes, no, Spirit, $12. I'm getting $12 now for Digi. And we're like, whoa, 12? You know, Sharon Michelle was getting 9. She goes, well, I'm just, whatever. I'm getting it's going to go to 12, but, you know, no timeline. $12. But again, you're talking crypto. Go back to Bitcoin. Pennies. Then it was $2. I want my $2. You got your $2. And now where's it at? 21,000 and... Oh, we're about to hit 22. Jiminy Christmas. While I'm over here speaking, I think it already did it? 21.8. It says 21.8 there right now, which is odd because the green line is down here at 21.5, while the screen must be just screwed up, but it's 21.8. The high was 21.858. It's 21.808 right now, 812. Of course, you know it loves those triple eights. Don't slip on those triple eights. You might bust your butt. 21.888. Trust me, it'll happen. It probably already did happen. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. 21.869. Not quite. But again, you never know. Saul Rosenberg. You never know. So, my question for you guys, of course, I got 2 streams going. I got one on Theta, and I got a Theta stream going, and we have YouTube. So let's go over to YouTube. That's where most of the people are. LOL, Snip. Now I'm seeing dreams. Saw Theta at 185 and woke up with Here Racing. I see JC's up in the house. Which what it says. Crypto Dream says, buy all the cheap coins you can. When the stupid money comes in, all coins will make you rich. Remember that movie, All Dogs Go to Heaven? All coins go to heaven. You know what I mean? Rising tides raise all ships. All coins go to heaven. Almost all. And now that they hit 90, whatever, will there be a pullback? We actually had, now that it's there, I might as well talk about it. This is probably at least a 2-month-old thing from Woo Woo Dude. He has not given me an update recently, so take this with a grain of salt, by the way. But when Theta was rapidly 40, 50, 60 cent, you know, he gave us some epic calls on Theta that just were awesome. I mean, they were dead nuts on it. I mean, when it went back down to get back in, we did get back in, which it was a good move. But it actually went a little bit lower, so, you know, could have been a better move if we waited. But again, it didn't matter. It worked out great. We still got in lower, ride it back up. When that was happening, he goes, the next move after this like 70 cent move or whatever is going to be between 90 to 93 cents. He goes, we're going to go back into the 80s, and then we're going over $1. And he did give me the exact number, but I'll just leave it, you know, for Patreon at some point, which I've already spoke a little bit about it over there. Not too far past $1, but again, it's like 2 months ago, so I don't quote him right now like, oh, that's supposed to still happen for sure. Like, I don't know because he hasn't told me. But we did just hit, 90 cents. It's pulled back a little bit, a couple, 2-3 cents before going back up again. But again, I don't know if that was it or not. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. And I told people on Patreon, I'm like, look, let's just say it goes to 93, pulls back to like 85. That's not that big of a percentage for me, honestly, to risk selling my Theta at 93 to try to get back in at like 85. Like, I feel like I need a bit more of we need a bigger drop, like to chance it, to risk it, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, I don't think I'll be, if this move's still in play, I don't think I'm taking it anyways. I may be waiting for the dollar plus move. But at the same time, again, imagine, I see you, Jay Martin, Jay Snip, pay off your freaking house. I know, believe me. Right before I came in here, I said, Evelyn, Theta right now is 88 cents. She goes, well, What does that equal? And I told her. Magic 8 Ball time real quick. Magic 8 Ball, is it time to pay off the house right now? Most likely. Okay. That doesn't mean for sure. Just said most likely. Magic 8 Ball. Is the time fast approaching when I should pay off my house? It is decidedly so. So now, we have a most likely, like, you could. Most likely, you could do it now, which is actually true. Or, if you wait a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. Don't pay your house off too early. It is decidedly so. Means it is official. And I say that because that's what the Magic 8 Ball just said. But in all seriousness, my mindset was, boy, if XRP even does half of what Woo Woo Dude's number for XRP is, which is $8.88, and he did say, by the way, probably going higher, but Spirit reminded me, do not get greedy. You'll get caught with your pants down. Don't get greedy. And again, to reiterate, because there will be at least one or two jabronis who misquote this again. So I will say it again. When Woo Woo Dude got the $8.88 price for Ripple, Spirit showed him the price, XRP, the two bankers, one handing one like a debit card that said XRP. It was embossed in like gold or silver or something. And he goes, oh, why is that in gold? And Spirit goes, why do you think JP Morgan's been sitting on all that silver? He goes, oh. But they said 888 XRP, and then they said, watch the month of January. So I asked him, does that mean 888 in January? He goes, well, it could be. He goes, but he says, I'll give you two scenarios of how I think it possibly could go. Spirit didn't tell me one way or the other. They just said 888 XRP, watch the month of January. Something big is going to happen in January. Okay. So he said, what I think that one scenario, whatever the price is right now, which it was 25 cents, Ripple in January will be significantly higher, many multiples in other words, most likely in January, and then this event or news or whatever it is happens, and that's what really kicks off Ripple nicely in January. But maybe it doesn't go right to $8. Maybe it's $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. We don't know. But we have a sneaky suspicion it'll be far better than 24 cents. And then it makes its move. So that's one scenario. The other scenario, let me finish. The first one, a few dollars, we don't know. It'll be up higher. That's what he thinks. And then it will make its move towards and hit the $8.88 or whatever plus cents or higher. Does that mean it's going to happen 3 days later, a week later, after it hits whatever dollar price and then goes to 8, on its way to 8? Is it going to stair step to 8? Is it going to just be $3 or $4 to start with in January, and then all of a sudden it goes just doubles and goes to 8, right? So there's one scenario where it doesn't hit 8 right off the bat, but then heads there in some type of decent time frame. The other scenario is whatever the price is, honestly. Maybe it is $2 already by January without any damn news. Maybe it's $4 and there's still no news. And then the news and or event comes and instantly rockets to $8. Boom, there it is. That's the other scenario. And he said, these are two that I think it could go that way. Spirit did not show me how it was going to go. They just told me 888 XRP, watch the month of January. But recently, as you saw in the live stream with him the other day, he goes, Theta's it's going to be 80 cents here shortly. 80 plus. There it is today. Wasn't that, what was it, a week ago? It was last Sunday, wasn't it? We did the live stream. And Yeah, I think it was the last Sunday, wasn't it? Just trying to think, was it this Sunday or last Sunday? I can't remember. So that's here we are. And he said, Digibyte, don't take your eyes off Digibyte, the old horse out of the blue, as it's been told to him by Spirit. He goes, it'll be a slow mover. It'll like lag behind Theta and some of these other coins. It'll lag a little bit. And I did speak with him today, a little earlier, and I didn't get any super duper new news to post on Patreon from him at this point. Other than, he said, I remember I told you, he goes, both politically, whatever, all that government stuff, and crypto, he goes, Spirit said, for both, a December to remember, in his accent, the December to remember. And again, we're over $600 billion market cap. We haven't had those kind of numbers since 2017, very beginning of 2018, that same time frame where we had the all-time highs. It briefly hit 800 and fell down. So it went like 6, 7, 8, boom, fell down, done. We're at 6 now, 630, whatever it was, 633. 800's right around the corner. It's gonna happen. If Bitcoin, which he did say, he goes, Joe, I think 23K is coming this month. Oh, Theta, 88, 8, 38, Triple H for Theta. Triple H for Theta. Oh, here we go. 888. Oh, it just went to 887. It just hit 887. Come on, there it is. Oh, 4 8s, 4 8s. You see that? It was 4 8s on Theta. Come on, 88, 81, 8. Do you see it? I feel like I'm broadcasting a horse race or something. I'm the announcer of a horse race. 88981. 88888. There's the 4 8s, baby. And a 9 at the end. See? What is with crypto and those 8s, man? I love it. It's awesome. So, let me ask you guys some questions now. Do you, I know what I'm doing when I cash out. And like I said, last time we waited to the very end, I had Dent coin. I said, if that thing ever goes to 1 penny, I'm selling all of it. Gone. Someone emails me, Joe, didn't you say you may have had some Dent or something? You mentioned that one time. Yeah, why? Did you see the price today? And yeah, JC, we'll talk about that in a second. And now you done threw me off, son. You done threw me off. I done lost my train of thought. I know what I'm gonna do with my crypto, and I guess I know where I was going. We waited to the last minute last time. I had Dent, freaking penny. He tells me to look. I go look. It's 3 cents. Oh my God! Oh well, don't sell it all, J-Snip. You messed up on Populous. You sold it $5, and it went to 70. You made a good amount, but it went to $70. Yeah, I'm gonna sell 25%. Sold it. Epic profit. 4 cents, 5 cents, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God, I was so smart that I did not sell the whole thing at 3 cents. I'm so smart, right? I'm so smart. Evelyn, we could just about pay the house off with Dent alone. I need 13 cents. What's it at now? 10. I thought it would maybe get to a penny at best, and it was 3 cents when I looked, and I sold a little bit. Why don't you just sell it now at 10 cents? Scrape a little bit from the other stuff and pay the house off. Well, I'd love to tell somebody that I only put a few $1,000s into Dent and paid off our house with it. That's one hell of a story. And I'd like to have that story happen. And then I watched 10 cents, 9 cents, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh, sell the rest of it at 1 cent. Gone. Which was still a great profit, by the way. But it was not at 3 cents when I sold the first one. It was 1 cent. So basically what I sold the remainder for was about the same as the 1 cent, the 3 cent price. But at any rate, what I'm telling you is, I don't know that I'm going to wait for crazy, stupid high. Like, I may unload most of my bag, quite possibly in the very near future. Especially if Ripple starts doing that thing, it's over. I'm telling you now, it's over. And I don't mind dumping it all, pay the house off, have my tax money, have some spending money, look at some property in another state somewhere, and I'm done. I'll never sell it all. Always keep 10% when you go to sell it all. And then I've told myself, I think I'll be trading my way back up to bigger bags. But I think I will sell earlier than maybe most people should. And I won't come out here and tell you, okay, guys, you probably should sell today. I'm not going to do that. Because if truth be told, I'll probably be selling earlier than most people. And I would not recommend telling everybody else to sell when I'm selling because it would be too early. But I have my own plans, my own situation, and I'm not going to miss out this time. And I'm confident that the remainder that I have, plus I can put some cash in, of course, build my bags back up and trade again. And that kind of thing. So that's my plan. I do want to... What is the one? What is everyone doing one? Why is everyone putting a one up? What the hell? Someone asked something? 88K. I'm just trying to see what y'all typing this number one for in there. Yeah, so matter of fact, where's JC's thing at? Make moderator. Yeah, so let's kind of sort of analyze Cliff High's tweet today, and I posted it in Patreon too, so I'm just going to go over there and grab it. Cliff High. I'll just read it out loud real quick. So, matter of fact, let me check my email because I did send him an email a little earlier about something. Let that thing update. See if he replied. I'm just trying to look real quick. Hang on. Yeah, so he was talking about the video I did about COVID. Like, hey, did COVID get rid of the flu? And we were just chatting about that. And then he just said, hey, by the way, are you on Rumble or other platforms? And I was like, yeah, I'm on Parler and Rumble, but not posting just yet. Why? Big tech about to go down. And he said, yes, a mass deplatforming and giant temporal marker involving martial law and military in the streets and seizures of property and all kinds of shit, leading to chaos and changes over the next 5 months, like seen when the USSR collapsed. Not that he's saying the United States is collapsing, but like what happened when USSR went down. Be prepared, have 6 months of food that you can actually eat. And the rest of it, he mentioned a couple other things that are just private stuff. I don't need to mention those. And he said, got a few, this next few years are going to be interesting. 1776, going to be fantastically, hugely, amazingly extreme. Talk to you later. But this was all in relation to his initial tweet. And his initial tweet was giant temporal marker now unfolding. It will take at least 14 days to just be completely visible to the populace. There will be fracturing of narrative globally. Extend your ki now, or chi, like your chi energy. Control your emotions now. Prepare your mind for coming mental shocks. This is your warning. So I went and found the definition of ki energy. That's Ki. It is the unseen life force in your body and everywhere. It is a universal energy that penetrates everywhere, uniting all the manifestations of the universe, visible or invisible. So, yeah, that's kind of... now, I don't know what the temporal marker is, other than I think I know without him ever telling me anything, and it's not in the report, but I think it's because Bitcoin hit the all-time high. I think it's the all-time high of Bitcoin personally, but I'm not Not 100% sure. That was my gut kind of. I think maybe that's the temporal marker. Doesn't really matter, honestly, because all a temporal marker is when this marker happens, it means this event is pretty much going to happen. So the temporal marker itself usually is meaningless. It's usually just junk. It's just like, oh, a car's going to go over a speed bump and crash today. That's a temporal marker for martial law. Well, yeah, we don't care about the little minor fender bender. It signifies martial law's coming. That's the event. So he's saying this event, or what have you, this temporal marker, signifies not just an event. It signifies you better get ready. Now, this is on the heels, him saying this, and this event happening, this temporal marker, is on the heels of Lynn Wood, lawyer for Trump, tweeting the other day, which I mentioned, get your batteries, your backups, your Second Amendment supplies, food, storage, whoa, get it ready. Pardon me? This is Donald Trump's lawyer tweeting this? That's a Big 10-4. Woo, dude, a December to remember. Wonder if I had to head to New Mexico. Wonder if I should go treasure hunting right now. No. How about no, Scott? Now would not ever be the time to leave. No. So, I mean, God only knows. Look, we've prepped food, water, all that. I've been talking this crap for years. I don't even talk about it anymore. Like, when's the last time you have heard me come out here telling you, get your food, water, your storage, your gun, your silver. I don't know, Joe, 2015, because I've talked about that so much early on, like I feel like I just don't want to say it anymore. But every great once in a while, I will barely mention a little bit. Make sure you're prepared for food. Look, you can go to Amazon even. Amazon and order freaking cans of tuna fish. A bunch of cans of tuna fish. Bunches of cans of soups. And the price is decent. It's not, kind of like going to the grocery store. Actually, when I looked at the price, I was like, that's doable. And not too long ago, I actually did buy some. I bought some tuna fish and some soup. 2 or 3 different types of soup, like, dozens of cans. And then for the tuna fish, it was probably, I don't even know, 3 or 4 dozen cans. I'm not even sure. And I've got my food storage. But again, I've been having this stuff for years. I don't want to have to crack it up and one day go, that's not good anymore. Oh, that's not good anymore. So I was like, I think I will want to do that. Now, I'm going to do something else real quick. Because Penny Kelly did a look-see yesterday, I think. And she just did the written version of it rather than the video version she starts off with. So I can quickly, scan and see what she said without having to watch the video over. So I'm going to go there because I'm not going to read this to you. Obviously, that's her paid stuff on Patreon. But there is... here it is. One thing about food that I think she said that kind of caught my eye. Except I'm not really seeing it. I just searched for the word food. I'm just going to scan real quick. I'm trying to scan. There's 36 things that she wrote. Just 2 or 3 sentences each. People continue to disappear very quietly, especially those at the higher levels of power in some of the big corporations and institutions. I heard, "Watch out, Dr. Fauci," and "Watch out, Carlos." She goes, "I'm not sure who Carlos was, though. We know who Dr. Fauci is." I'm trying to scan this because I thought I heard her say something about food. People were concerned about food or getting food or something. And I was like, did she say that for December to January? Or was that the January to February one? Or which one? So I'm just going to Again, I'm just going to scan here. See if I can find that spot, because I was pretty sure she mentioned that. Maybe she just didn't do it in the written one. She mentions, I saw two paths. One was of fighting to maintain our freedom to govern and direct ourselves and to preserve our rights and freedoms. The other was of collapse into servitude and ruin of the U.S. Both paths, by the way, involved fighting and great hardship. My friends, I can only hope, because you and I, well, maybe, I don't know about you, but I hope you, because I've talked about it for a long time, you did some kind of prepping. You got, whether it was silver, whether, again, cryptos may be the lifesaver of many of us during these potential hard times that she's talking about. Like, either way, hard times are coming, is what she's saying. Even if Trump wins, doesn't matter. Two timelines, sorry about your luck. It's not going to be easy. She said, this was the December to January look-see, and she said Digibyte looked busy. That was the symbol they gave her. Digibyte was busy, which was good. Silver was steady at $28 an ounce which it's not right now. It's currently $25.28, so it's $3 away from 28. So what she got was Digibyte was busy, silver was steady at $28 an ounce. There was no sign yet of the sudden rise towards $800 that she did see before. Remember that? But she does think that's still going to happen. But at that point in December, there was no sign of, okay, we're about to skyrocket to $800 silver. And I'm just looking. Again, I was sure she said something about the food. And it's not in the typed version. So, sorry, I was hoping I could find that. I'd have to go watch it again and find out where she said that. For whatever reason, I just want to say it was like at the end of December to January, or maybe the beginning of January or something, where there was some kind of issue where people were concerned with food, or there was something with food. Man, I just can't remember. So, yeah, I can close that now. So, back to the chat. Silver just broke 6 months of resistance. Yep. Monero is my top coin now. XMR going to 300. I'll be honest, I don't have any Monero, and it's not even on my radar, to be fair with you. Not to say that it's going to be crap or something, but it's not on my radar at all. Yeah, 900 billion stimulus. I heard, that was another thing. I think in her, was it her look-see? I know it was the remote viewers, Dick Algar and them. And I think it was Dick's, actually. He drew a little thing with Santa Claus and cash. And he goes, oh, like this will be like the news headline, they'll be showing on the news streams, Santa Claus with cash in his hand, oh, Santa Claus brings the goods, like, he goes, I think they're going to pass a stimulus right in time for Christmas. He goes, that's what I think is going to happen. That's what we remote viewed. Now, that means he would have gotten this last month. So, and again, I just saw your post about 900 stimulus. I was reading about it today, about this, oh, they're going to try to pass this bipartisan stimulus, blah, 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 blah. Yep. But Dale, what about it? You just saying Bedell, what about it? So, me personally, I wasn't touching mine for probably a couple years, my Bedell, because if it goes anywhere near where Woo Woo Friend thought it was, what she got it was going to go to, I'm waiting a couple years. I don't need to. I don't have to unload the thing. Again, I've got my XRP, I've got my Theta, I've got my Digibyte. I consolidated, as I said the other day. I got rid of right off the bat. I got rid of Bitcoin when I had it to dump into XRP. I then dumped my Bitcoin Cash, my ETH. I had some Link. I had some Tezos. I had a few others. I think Populous even. And I just went all in on XRP. Plus those other couple of that I've been sitting on. So that was me. But they'll price move soon? I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know. I know that the last thing when they were ending the ICO, they told me they had 7 exchanges that it should be listed on. Starting with Uniswap, which was right off the bat, which would mean there would be 6 others that were coming, but they weren't able to tell me which ones, and or a timeline, like how soon. So it'll happen. Again, it's a DeFi coin. You know, everyone's talking DeFi these days. It'll probably be fine. But again, for me, that's one of those ones I think I'm just going to wait a period of time. Some people, when it was up 4 times, people are like, oh, I got my initial investment back out. Now I'm going to sit on the rest. It's not a bad move. You got your initial seed money back. And now you got the coin. So even if the coin did go to 0, you got your money back anyways. But I didn't even do that. I'm like, no, I'm just going to, I don't have to have it. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to wait my 2 years or so. Soybeans. Never sell your Bitcoin. Well, I got a little woo-woo dude that says XRP. Here's the thing. Where we think XRP is going, multiples of where we got it at 24 cents at the time when I did unload my Bitcoin for XRP. And then at 40 cents, I think, is when I unloaded the rest of my other stuff for XRP. But there's, in my mind, Bitcoin's not going up those multiples that we think XRP is. Matter of fact, there's probably a whole bunch of coins that are not going to go up the multiples that we think XRP will in the same time frame. XRP will do it. That's what we think. And even if some do, honestly, are you going to be upset if you made 15 to 30 times, depending on when you got in at Ripple, 15 to 30 times potentially your money? Oh, well, this other coin went up 35. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Very proud of you. It's very nice. Good. You're a winner. You're welcome to the Winners Club. But this is my plan. This is for me. It's what I'm doing. And I do share my stuff on Patreon, of course, what I'm doing, and woo-woo dude and stuff. Woo-woo friend. So that's me. And again, is anyone going to make perfect move after perfect move after perfect move? Not unless your name's JP Morgan. And you can have, 364 trading days of epic profits and 1 loss, effing criminals. And since I'm not an effing criminal, I don't have that kind of luck. Nobody does. So I've got my plan, and as the old saying goes, train your trade, plan your trade, and trade your plan. How about that? Those aren't even words. I see Steven. I see woo dude. Steven says, oh baby, I'm going to send you a song soon. Well, he might have missed it. I had to play his Theta song earlier. Yeah, woo dude, just give me some thumbs up. Yeah, see, someone says XRP gains flip to Digibyte. You could do that if this works the way it's supposed to work. And I say that, but there's a couple options. We're not sure exactly how it's going to work. So it's a risk. Do I think Digibyte's going to go up the multiples that XRP is going to go up during the time we think that's going to happen? I don't. Do I think Digibyte's about to go up some multiples? Yes. Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. But is it going to do it at the same time XRP's doing its thing? It might. So let's just say Digibyte goes, 3 or 4 times from where it's at now, let's say. But Ripple went up 12 times. Again, you're not real upset, staring at all that profit, but you're going to go, damn it, I should have unloaded my Digibyte, bought some more XRP, got out of the XRP, put it back into Digibyte. Yeah, you could. That's why you have to have a little bag of different things. You should not be sitting on one coin or even a couple of coins. I still have a few, several coins that I'm in, but it wasn't, a dozen or so or whatever it was, or 10 that I had before. Again, I just got a little download. I thought, like, okay, I need to dump all these other coins I'm sitting on right now and just dump it into Ripple. And if Ripple does what we think it's going to, believe me, I want my Bitcoin Cash back. I want my Ethereum back. I want some Link. I want some Tezos. I want some Populous back. Even XML, Stellar Lumens, I want some of that back. And I had some Zilliqa that I also would like back. And there's that. So, again, I just don't think those will do the multiples that XRP will do when XRP does it. Now, I could be wrong, by the way. And if I'm wrong, it really won't matter, in my opinion, because that means they're all doing many multiples, and you're extremely happy looking at one or the other going, oh yeah, I used to have those, but now I got these, I'm real happy. Oh, I don't have those, but I have those. And if I did flip those out for those, it doesn't matter anyways, because that's up just as good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to capture this epic move that we think is happening with Ripple XRP. It was enough that even Woo Woo Dude, who said, I'm not really into that Bankster coin, Joe. I really don't care for it. And I'm like, I kind of got to download that. I should take some of my Theta profits this next time and dump it into XRP. And he's like, well, okay, whatever. So I was like, huh. A couple weeks later, he goes, oh, you're not going to believe this. I just had a major download. And then I got a double confirmation the next day. And he's like, Spirit just bitch slapped me. He goes, Spirit bitch slapped me. Like, what do you mean? Spirit bitch slapped you. He's like, they basically just told me, like, you stop your nonsense about this banker crap. Take the effing money, put some money into this thing right now. He goes, so I just put in a little bit of money into this thing. And then later on, he put another little bit of amount in because he goes, you're not going to believe this. The next day, he goes, my girlfriend, whatever, Julianne, yeah. He goes, she was taking some PayPal money out. She gets readings and does readings, and sometimes it's paid through PayPal. And then she goes, you remember that 888 number for Ripple? Yeah. Guess how much she took out? Now, I don't know if it was $88.08 or 80 cents, or I don't think it was $8. I mean, I guess it could have been $800. Hell, I don't know. But that's not the price of Ripple. Ripple was $8.88. But it was the numbers 888 were in the number she took out. I don't know where the decimal was, but that happened. And he goes, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. He goes, I gotta tell Joe this. He's not gonna believe this. So he calls me the next day to tell me that. And I go, yeah, you pretty much can't make that up. You can't make that up. And that's been happening. So I said, okay, what's the price at? It's 24 cents. You think it's going to be $8. We're talking 32 times, probably higher. Again, he said, yeah, it's probably going to go higher than 8, by the way, and 9. So, but I said, well, let's just calculate 8. 24 cents, whatever. It was like 32 times, 888, whatever. I'm like, man, I think that's 32 times potential. That's like you have $1,000 and it turns into $32,000. You got $2,000. It's $64,000 potential. Again, what if Populous? What if my Digibyte? What if? I don't know. But I feel like what he gave us is solid. And even if January comes and doesn't rocket right to 8, but oh my God, it was $2, Joe. It just jumped to 4. Holy crap. Okay, well, relax. I'm pretty sure it's going to 8 and 9 because, it's already doing kind of what he said as one of the examples. So you can sell now if you want, make 15 times your money. I'm going to try to wait for the 32 times. Why? Because I'm going to plan my trade and trade my plan. My plan wasn't to dump at 15 times. My plan was to dump at 32 times. Which also means I don't have to wait for $9. I can sell it at 8 something. Because I got in at 24 cents. And a bunch of my Patreons got in at 24 cents when he gave that to us. Which is awesome. So that's the plan. Again, I'd love to see it doing that. And Digibyte's up 5 or 6 times. Populous is up 4 or 5 times. Whatever times. I don't care that, XRP was 32 times, everything else was only 5 and 6 times. Although, hell, that could happen. Because if stuff were to go up in a month from now 5 to 6 times from where it's at right now, like most of the coins we look at, top 100 coins or whatever, top 50, top 20, do you know what the coin market cap's going to do? If these coins went and did 5 and 6 times where they're at right now, and Ripple does 32 times, Ripple's number 3, typically, it bounces around a little bit, fighting with ETH sometimes, typically is number 3 on the chart. And I'll put this out there too, because he said this to me too. He goes, Joe, I think you're going to see Ripple, XRP, fighting. Spirit showed me it, like fighting for the number 1 spot. He goes, I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if that means like the full dollar amount is worth more. It's the most valuable one. Like, the market cap of that coin. Or it's just the position somehow. And I'm like, well, there's a couple of ways, of course, that it could be one on the chart. But ultimately, it's the market cap. So if you have whatever the hell Ripple is out there, 36 or 40 billion Ripple or whatever the hell's out there, times whatever the price is, I'm like, well, if you multiply that by, say, $9, and Bitcoin is currently like 20,000, like, it could overtake it. He goes, well, I think that's what's going to happen, because they're showing me it fighting, like XRP and Bitcoin jockeying for the number 1 spot. He goes, I just don't know what the comparison, what are they going to look at? Is it volume, like daily volume? Or is it the actual market cap of each of those coins? I said, personally, I think it's probably the market cap. Because if you look at $9 and $10 XRP versus like $20,000 Bitcoin, yeah, it can take over the spot. And what if Ripple's $12 and $13 and Bitcoin's $25,000 or whatever? They're going to be jockeying back and forth. That'll be pretty epic to see, by the way. And even more epic knowing most of us are invested in that. You guys can jockey and fight all you want. I love it. May the best man win. We're good either way, right? Because, again, whether you're in either of them or both of them, if they're fighting for the number 1 spot, please, you're going to be real happy. So, I'm just looking forward to this stuff happening, these prices coming, so that I can really start to get my life, myself, my whatever, family, everything, into that position of the next journey part of my life, which is spiritual stuff, probably selling this place that I'm at right now. Like my mom said, Joe, you're going to move. Probably selling this place, moving out of state, Texas, New Mexico, God only knows, I don't even know yet myself, and moving towards that goal. But I can't make that goal happen right now. Just, I can do it right now. Like, I mean, I kind of could, but I don't want, I'm going to go mortgage 2 houses. I'm not doing that. And it probably wouldn't hurt to go rent somewhere if you're going to move, unless you just see something like, oh my God, this is the dream property, dream house. This is done. It's over. Okay. Other than that, you might want to go rent somewhere for a while to get used to the area and see if that's really what you want to be at. So I need cryptos to do some magic so I can get on with the rest of my journey in my life, and some really cool stuff, I think, coming. Get the spiritual retreat going, Hey guys, this March, Woo Woo Dude and Julianne are coming in, and April, Michelle White Dove's going to come in, and Sherry Michelle, and all these people, coming in. Like, you sign up on the site, and which one of these courses do you want to take? You want to do the table tipping with Woo Woo Dude, or do you want to call down the ET with which one do you want to do? That'd be kind of cool. So anyways, I'm looking forward to that. I know it's a little scary out there, seeing all this crap. Cliff High's telling you, get ready, temporal market hit, buckle down. But we kind of knew this. There's probably going to be a temporary state of martial law declared. Internet may go down. Who knows what's going to go down. But your phone might not go down, and you might get those presidential alerts. Meanwhile, the fake news media and everything else is down, so they can't propagandize you while shit is going down, the president's handling business. We can only hope. So, again, if you're in crypto and all this stuff, you may be one of the people that luck out, as other people are having some harder times, you're like, oh my gosh, I've got, thousands and thousands of dollars at my disposal that I didn't have before. Maybe more than that. Maybe tens of thousands or more than that, depending on what you invested, to get you through what may be knocking on our door here shortly. So if that happens, again, I'll look back and go, holy crap, I was just trying to get people into crypto to change their lives financially, get out of debt, that whole thing. I didn't know we're going to be going through martial law, jobs are destroyed from this COVID bullcrap and this and that, and oh my God, it was devastating. We needed people to have money for survival purposes. Holy shit, I didn't know that. Yet it worked, and a bunch of y'all lucked out because of it. A bunch of us, I should say, not y'all, us. Like, that's why we need the crypto. Oh, shoot, just to survive. Okay, gotcha. Like, hey, works for me. Is what it is. Let's see, we got a couple. Yeah, Richard, or Woo Dude, just pay off the damn house. Happy wife. Joe, remind people of all your alt social media in case you get hit. Yeah, I did. In the description boxes of the last video I did, at least. I'm on Parler. I'm on Rumble. I even have a Gab account. I don't really use Gab. Yes, I'm on Twitter and that sort of thing. I'm on Theta.tv. So look in the description boxes of my videos. Although this live stream may not have it on there. But the last video or two I did upload should have my stuff on there. Because again, at a moment's notice, boom, you're gone. And you're, oh, what happened to Snip? Oh, I don't know. Well, how can I find him? I don't know. Oh, I was going to go to YouTube and see what his links were. Gone. You can't do it. So you have to do it now. I'm on Rumble. Again, I'm on Rumble. Yes, I'm still on Twitter. But I'm on Parler also. I don't typically use those much. I'd rather stay on YouTube. I'd rather use YouTube and blah, blah, blah. But it sounds like the social media platforms are going to have some major problems. And I think it was Penny in her last look-see that said, it just seems like the clampdown of social media, communist tactics, if you will, get a lot worse in the next couple of months. They really go after people. They're really trying to silence you. Like, it gets bad. And she goes, it looked like I saw, and it may have been a February look-see or whatever, she goes, it looked like people almost all at once, without even talking to each other, just got it. And they all just decided, okay, this is it. Whatever happened, this is it. I'm done with YouTube. I'm done with Facebook. I'm done with Google. I'm done with all of this crap. I'm done with Twitter. I'm going somewhere else. And it was like something happened that you didn't even have to talk to people. Everyone just knew it and just did it. And I thought, wow, must be pretty substantial. So again, I got to get my shit in order. So that's why I'm on Rumble. You know what I mean? I'll post a link real quick in the comment section because I do have that file. I have a little text file saved with all my links. So here it is. Oh, that's too many. Oh yeah, they're all. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's all like one after another. I'd have to put a space. Never mind. Never mind. Just go to my last video, last YouTube video. It's in there. The only new thing in there is Rumble. My Rumble link is new. So any uploads I do now from today forward on YouTube will also contain my Rumble link to my other social media page. Other than that, the other stuff's always been there. It's the same stuff. So I guess on that note, Theta, again, 89 cents. It touched 90. It did touch 90 just a minute ago, actually. I'm on the 45-minute chart. Let's go to the 15-minute. It touched it, 15 minutes ago. Sometime in the last 15 minutes. Touched 90 cents. So, again, at buck, I'm looking at my stuff like, okay, this is nice. This is real nice. $1 Theta, man. I'm pretty happy with that. But again, imagine January comes around, XRP's $2, $3, $4. All of a sudden, some event news happens. Oh my God, $5, $6, $7, $8 is right around the corner. Bam. And then I go, oh yeah, about that Theta. I think I'll leave that alone right now. I'll just do the rest of it. I'd love to be in a position like that, but who knows? Don't really know how this is going to go. Other than it's looking really good right now. And as Woo Woo Dude said, a December to remember for crypto and politics as well. So on that note, I think I'm done yapping. You guys need to decide what you're going to do with your crypto. Start thinking about these things now if you haven't already. Because we do not want the next one to pass us by. And we miss it again, the whole damn market crashes and all that. Penny Kelly does think a pretty hefty pullback coming. I think in the either January or February at some point for the market. Because people get scared about, something scares people about electricity going down. They're like, oh my God, if that goes down, we can't use our crypto. Oh my God, everyone starts selling. And then it recovers really fast and goes back up. So, who knows? But again, if you're sitting there hodling and you're doing your thing, you don't have to worry about this. Don't panic, sell. Don't panic, FOMO in or FOMO out. Again, plan your trade, trade your plan. And when that number that you told yourself, okay, that's my number. That's what I need and that's where it's at. Then that's when you do it. You don't have to sway from that. You pull the trigger, you did your plan, you're good to go, you're out of debt, your cars are paid off, maybe your house is paid off, whatever. You're good.